All right, I've done one other one that we did last time on milling the top. I've got one in there dialed in, and I'm going to show you what's involved, and then you'll see that it'll be a while before I make another video, unless I just make the same video over and over and over. I've got it set right now for the back side of it. So it's sitting like this in there, and it's going to do this back side. I'm going to do this back side of it. And when I get done, then I'm going to turn it like this, and then pick up this back side, and then do the front side. Okay. So that being said, I am going to flip the camera around here. And I'm going to try to get most of the machine in so you can see what I'm doing. There's the crank here. Alright. Alright. So, put my glasses on. And we will do the back side. The back side is not incremental, but absolute, right? No, it's incremental. Okay, no, it's absolute. That's what I thought. Okay, so now we will crank it in here, and we'll crank it 150, 160 thou past. All right. Here we go. Yep. That's right. I was thinking I had to raise it up, but I already did that. I do it at the height that's going to finish one of these steps. Then I'll lower it and finish the top of it. And then flip it around. And then in the directions, it doesn't mention anything about dialing it in. It just says flip it around. But I know that the way I can flip it around 5 times and never get it right. Okay. Now turn it into the finish pass. Taking 170 thou on a finish pass. There we go. Now we drop the knee 692 thousandths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 692. Then we crank out. We're just milling the top off. All right. Okay, that's one side is done. So now we've got to loosen it up and flip it around. So grab my Allen wrench, grab my indicator, well, let's just go around to the back side. I had better luck at going to the back side of it. I got a bigger area to do it to, or put my indicator on. You want to put a little bit of drag on it. Put it on 0. Put it over here. Nope, not right. It moved. So I want to go 17 thousandths. And I'm gonna set my indicator at 0. I did it wrong. Anyway, you just keep moving back and forth until you get it. It butts up against the back side of the jaw. Alright, I'm gonna move my indicator in a little, or out a little bit. There's 0. Okay. Zero. Zero. And then tighten this down. Okay, and then check it again. 0. 0. I could show you it, but it's, anyway, the front of this block fits against the jaw, so I can slide back and forth on the jaw, and it'll be straight. All right, now I'm going to come back here and I'm going to mill the top of this one first, since I'm already set at 692 thou down. And I'm just milling it to where the centerpiece is milled down. Okay. Reach up and turn it to incremental. $170. Now, I'm going to crank the knee up to 692. So there's 92, and then 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. All right, now we're going to crank across. Now, I usually start over here. I'm going to climb cut across and see if I can. As long as I take it easy, it'll be all right. Okay, then crank in, let me crank out. The 700 or 175 thou is where I was at, and I crank it out to R0. crank it. All right, this one is done. Now, it's taken a little more on the front than the back. I don't know why, because I cranked it in too far. So it'll be all right, because it's going to be nothing left. But a circle anyway. It's gonna, our next one will be crank or on the lathe, and we'll actually our next one is going to be a quarter inch end mill, and we're going to mill down to the hole in the middle. And there it is, done. And the next one will be setting it one way and cutting to the edge of this slot, or edge of this hole, and this way, edge of the hole. So, and then I set and deburr it. You can see that this is going to take some time to do these. So, be patient. I'm not a speed demon. I take my time when I do it, so I can get it right. And I'm just barely breaking the edge. There. There. Done. You can see the about 2 to 3 thou cut that I have under, but it'll be fine. So that's how it's done, I think. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, but other than it's a piece of cake. Just got to remember the numbers, and then crank to them. I'm gonna measure this just out of curiosity. I want to measure the overalls here. See, 406. Something ain't right here. I thought I was right, but it's not. It's not right. .406 and 406 is 812. It should have been an 812 across there. And I've got 760. Oh. This one's right. This one's right. .812. I've got a number wrong here somewhere. This one's right. Oh shit. I know what I did. I know what I did. I forgot to switch to ink absolute, and it would have been right. It oops. So so I made a mistake. God darn it. This is one of the really good ones too. 850 diameter. Rough turn, 850 diameter. Finish turn to 781. Yeah, there'll be a flat on this side of the... So, let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have enough for a full set and then some. God darn it. It's .406. Yep. Yeah, it's just the one side that I messed up on. So I'm going to color this one red, and one of these other ones, this one red. I'll spray them red so that I start with these when I'll put some Dykem on them, and red. I got some on my fingers. So I gotta be careful of it with that because it's going to mess up. So if I was sitting in here like this the first time, like that, oops, wrong one, this one. So I was sitting in there like that. I milled the back side and I flipped it, and the front side. I'll have to remember that. You know me, I'll remember it all right. I'll be making them over. Actually, the one that I just finished, that's undersized, I can take and I'll make something out of it. I keep saying that. So this one is right. So all right. Zero. Okay. Two and a half. Zero. Nope. One and a half. Okay. Tighten this up. All right, it stopped. It stopped recording. So all right. Put my glasses on. Where did I lay? Oh, there they are. All right, here we go. Kick in 170. Okay, drop the knee, 692. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, loosen this up. All right. Getting my Allen wrench and my indicator. Flipping around to the other side. Oops. Zero. About 5,000. Oops. Oh darn it, I didn't have it snug and it took off on me. Okay, there's 0. And there's 0. All right. And I'm just going to double check this. $250. It looks right. All right. And hit my button. Now crank it up. 692 is 92. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at okay, lock this. That's probably why it was gouging, or well, gouging. 3 thou. It shouldn't have been. All right. See, now it gouged in again, or I mean, it gouged, but I keep saying gouged, it's only 3 thou, but still. Okay, this one. 812, exact. So, that's what it was. It was, I forgot to hit the button again, and you got to hit that button or otherwise you're going to make a scrapper. So, alright, get my Allen wrench, my indicator. Loosen her up. Well, now you got to see me make a good one. And one of them I made it a little small. So there we go. Yeah, it's 3 or 4 thou there, but it's going to spin it down, so I'm not too worried about that. See, it's six to 12. I will take and deburr this one, and I'm getting kind of hungry, so I'm going to go in and make me something to eat. I don't know what. I don't know what, but I'm going to make something. All right. Cool. One bad one, one good one. I don't know what else to say, but oops, and I don't know. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought I had 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, the good one. 7. That's not good. Anyway, I'll figure it out whether I need one or not. I'll figure it out, and we'll take it from there. If I have to make one over, oh well, then I'll have to make one over. So I had extras, so but I think I used them up right here. 2 of them. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you later.